Hey, 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 hey. Hello. You look very serious. No, hang on. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Shh. Oh, it's just a joke. No, it's enough of that. Come on, it's enough. Come on, we're going fishing. How is that? Here we are. Oh yes, very excited. Alright, so we're just warming the boat up. Might have to change the battery in the GoPro. Grab a life jacket. Now, making our way out to a windlane to see if we can connect with a couple of fish before the sun crests that hill. Trout in Burbury, you can do this all year, but you've really got to pick your day, and as the water gets colder, their rises become a lot more subtle because the insects that they're eating become a lot smaller. Basically, an overcast day is better. I mean, best is to get down into that fog. Hopefully I can zoom into that, but it's not impossible, but pretty much once the sun crests that hill and you get the big day ball sort of beating down on us, the fish can see a lot better, or it seems that way anyway. We seem to spook a lot more fish with a higher sun. They just become a lot harder to approach. So we'll see how we go. We only want to connect with one or two today because we just want to feed, and then we'll go ashore and hopefully cook up something really cool and show you a part on a trout that maybe nobody's tried to eat before. We certainly have anyway, but yeah, could just be something different for you guys. Kill a motor and drift in on him, and you won't bark. Yes. There it is. I'm gonna try and catch one. This is going to be dinner. What's in there? Yeah. That's your own bark on the echo. It's not another dog. On the right side of him. Yep, we are. Oh, get out under that boat. Brown. Not what I expected. Okay. Alright, let's get the hooks out of this fella. Not a bad little way to open the account. Oh. Hello. I'll just double check. He's on the small side, but he is size. Okay. And there's another one rising out there, so we're going to deploy the electric now and we'll hopefully get a little session underway. Oh, there's two. Awesome. What? You want fish? Alright, check out the soup. He's upset. You can't sniff under the water. You've still got to drive the boat, eh? He's going the opposite direction. Left of him. Right by his nose. One pause, nothing. Oh, I missed it. I mucked it up. Look, see, he's not even on there. Weird time of the morning when we can't really see where the wind lane is. That's why I got this little guy. So let's put it up and have a look. Under the beautiful sunlight for you, it's about 6 or 7 degrees here at the moment. Celsius for our American friends. So, I don't know, 1,000 in Fahrenheit. I don't understand that. Going on here, but they're going to be so hard to approach. Wow! I don't know if he's even still there. No, he is. Very spunky and little, but hell, we'll take him. He's fighting like a brown. Let's go have a look. Yeah, that is a little rainbow. Taste that soup. Good soup. Okay. There he is. Stop jumping and shake the hook. Oh, no. Yes. There he is. Alright, let's get the pointies out of him. Don't know what's up there, so we'll keep you on the boat until we know. Okay. Notice all the bricks there. This is the old township of Crotty. It was one of 3 settlements in the Lake Burbury area before the flooding back in the early 90s. Let's go shop for a look. Stay. Secure the boat and come back for you. Go for a wander for a quick minute. Alright, stop. All this slag. I know there's a story behind it, but to be honest, I'd butcher it if I tried to tell it. It does look cool though.
So I did some reading when I got back and asked around. We're standing in the ruins of the old township of Crotty. This town was active from around early 1900 to its disbandment in 1928, and it was primarily used for smelting copper. They had issues with the smelters here where they couldn't regulate the temperature, so much so that they burned out of control and ended up melting everything from the copper ore down to the actual bricks in the smelters themselves, which is why you saw that big pile of slag and glass earlier on in this clip. I pulled a photo from Wikipedia, and where we're actually standing at the moment is roughly where the arrow is pointing in this image. Anyway, back to it.
Well, this might be a good spot to make lunch. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to do that. Alright. Now, you're going to be good while I get these 3 fish gutted out. Okay? You got to be careful. Stay back. Back. Stay. Lively little ones. Don't you dare take that. Okay, now I'm going to fillet these things and just do a quick time lapse of that. Okay, so you're going to have to forgive me, I'm a little bit of a hack with a fillet knife, but we've gotten this far and you've noticed that I've kept the frames. There's not really much going on here except for the piece of meat that we actually wanted from these fish. Those fillets are going to be great, but we're not eating those today. What we want today is the cheek meat. Going to get tiny little scallops of meat out of this area of the side of the fish. Now these are going to be fiddly as hell because they're a lot smaller than what I expected to catch today, so just bear with me and we'll see what we can extract here. I'll just go in, take that there, and slice the gill plate. Be the fiddliest little piece. Boneless, and it's a different colour. It's exposed a little piece there. I'll just go out and under, back through. You normally get a nice little scallop about the size of a 20-cent coin. But there he is. That's doesn't look very appetizing at the moment, but it is a tasty little boneless piece of trout. Often gets left behind, so I'll put him there. We'll just time lapse and I'll get the other 5. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, they do not look very impressive right now, but they are the closest thing to a freshwater scallop that you're ever gonna get. Now, what you didn't see is that we've brought with us a piece of venison from a doe that I hunted about a month ago. And so what I'm going to do today is sort of make a bit of a hunter-gatherer version of beef and reef, or surf and turf, sorry. So I'm going to use the trout cheeks as scallops and a piece of venison as the meat base for the dish. So stay tuned and let's see what we can do here. I'm going to take a sweet potato and we're going to peel it. Okay, and now we're going to grate it. So make the hash brown patty. A lot of people will rinse it. The starch seems to hold it together really well, so all I do is just grab it, give it a squeeze, let all that nasty come out. Okay, you just smush that. Okay, so we've got our piece of venison backstrap and we need to cut that into steaks. So we unwrap it. A lot of the reason people don't like venison is because of this nasty stuff here. This is called silver skin. Nara loves it. So that needs to be trimmed back, so we'll do that now. Which is good. Okay, so the silver skin's off. So this stuff is all tendony and sinewy. It's really good to protect the meat if you're going to freeze venison, but it's not really good to eat. So luckily I have a disposal system. And we'll dispose of that. You can have good chew, good venison. All right, good go. All right, steaks. I only need half of these for me, so it's time to break out the dog's chopping board because I'm going to be using garlic. I'll take this and put it there. Okay, there's an arrow share. Now, garlic. Chopped garlic. Pan. Butter. Heat. Spice. It's not actually what it says, it's a mix of native pepper berries and garlic salt. Venison. Season. Venison. Pan. Tongs. Test pick. Chard. Heat off. Right. Put the garlic in there, that'll be fine. Right, this is Nara's favourite part. Cream. Put a dollop on Nara's bit too, just because. Just got to keep moving it around so it doesn't curdle. Bit more spice in there. Juicing down. Alright, the hash patty. Yeah, so I've been told, you'll know it's ready when you put the end of a wooden spoon in there and it bubbles. Alright, it's bubbling. Alrighty. Last bit of moisture out of that hash brown. And... so it's not take long. Time to turn. And he's turned. Heat off. Get that out, let it drain. Down. Home stretch. Nearly done, little one. Okay, last step. Fish. Heat. That's pretty well it. Hash brown, venison, there are scallops, sauce, and a garnish if you're feeling all bougie. That's off the pepperberry tree I harvested the seeds from, which are in the sauce. You wait. Wait. There you go, you have yours. You can tell me what you think. Yeah, that'll be gone by the time I get my knife and fork. Right. Hey! As always, probably be rude to have a gourmet meal without a gourmet beer. I'm a little bit biased because this one's made by a friend of mine, but check out Rowan Harvey's Instagram and I'll drop it there or in the comments. Double barrel stout. It's got a few beers on offer locally around Strawn, and he's the only brewer on the west coast of Tasmania. So check him out. Back up. Back up. You can have some. Tell me what you think. That good? Hmm? Let's have a go. I hope I'm in frame. Otherwise, it is what it is. Try a little scallop. Yeah, that works. I feel like that's going to become a favourite. I mean, a little bit of a bougie gourmet meal. It's no massive camp feed, but I mean, if you've been just buggering around in the boat all morning, this will do. It's not like you're in this huge calorie deficit. You've already had yours. Do you eat your veggies? Didn't think so. I don't have a name for this yet. It can't be beef and reef because there's no beef or reef involved. It's venison and trout. So, lake and steak, rod and rifle. I don't know. I need to find a name for this. I'm thinking rod and rifle, but if you can think of better, leave something in the comments. All right, guys, that'll do it for us. We'll finish our lunch and get packed up and move on to the next adventure. If there's anything you'd like to see, or anything you'd like to see us cook, anywhere you'd like to see us go, or if you want to give this one a go yourself, leave us something in the comments and let us know. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.